As one of the oldest civilizations of the East, China has a rich and extensive history and culture. Sinology is the study of Chinese scholarship, including the essence of Chinese history and culture. The learning of Sinology offers insights into modern living. The late Venerable Master Qin Kong said, "Traditional Chinese culture is long established and all-encompassing. It includes the accumulated wisdom, concepts, methods, outcomes, and experiences of humanity's forefathers over thousands of years. These are pertinent to personal and professional development, family harmony, state governance, and global peace and harmony. This is an invaluable cultural treasure for all humanity." The Academy of Sinology UWTSD was jointly established in 2016 by the Qin Kong Multicultural Education Foundation and the University of Wales Trinity St. David. The Academy's mission is to promote Chinese traditional culture and intellectual dialogue and understanding. Over the last 6 years, the Academy has offered postgraduate, undergraduate, and foundation programs, and we're delighted to announce the new bachelor's program that is taught in English will be open for enrollment in early 2023. On the 14th and 15th of January, the Academy welcomes you to join us for its second Sinology Art of Living seminars. This will be an opportunity to learn how the wisdom in ancient Chinese text can contribute to the contemporary world, and to learn more about the new BA program. There are 3 sessions altogether. The first session covers Chinese philology, proverbs, and philosophy. Lecture 1 on the forms and sounds of Chinese characters. The Chinese writing system is a unique symbol system, often compared to an IC board containing rich language information. In this presentation, we introduce the unique features of the Chinese script, changes in the graphic forms, and rules guiding the evolution of pronunciation. Explore how the Chinese script connects us to the ancient culture. Lecture 2. As the saying goes, proverbs across the East and West. Communications in nearly all cultures are spiced with proverbs offering practical truth, traditional knowledge, or common sense. While some proverbs bear testament to observations and experiences shared across time and space, others reflect strikingly different views about similar subjects. Amid the imagery, wit, and humor, discover what proverbs can tell us about commonalities and differences across the East and West. Lecture 3. The Wisdom of Confucius for Everyday Life. We often hear what Confucius said rather than how he lived. This talk examines how the famous thinker conducted himself in different settings, how he ate his meals, and attended to friends. This lesser-known side of Confucius was considered the embodiment of his philosophy and serves to enrich our ideas about daily life. The second session covers the economic concept of consumption, practical wisdom from Taoist writings, and reflections on learning at the Academy. Lecture 4. What is a really good consumption? Consumption is a science. It is more complicated than a spur-of-the-moment decision. Consumption is an art. An appropriate consumption can stimulate personal cultivation and bring about society-wide moral elevation. By delving into traditional Chinese philosophy, this session shows the audience a simple yet effective way to gauge between good and bad consumption, a timely topic in today's materialistic world. Lecture 5. Be Myself, Only Better. The Tao and I. Taoist writings offer practical magic for harmonious living. Join us as we explore insights from the Lao Tzu, the Zhuangzi, and other texts to discover strengths and treasures within ourselves, to harness the power of a clear mind, and learn to enjoy more of life's journeys and destinations. Lecture 6. Studying at the Academy. In this session, current students will share their reflections on learning the ancient Chinese traditions and putting Sinology into practice. The third session will provide a series of example lectures from the 5 modules of the Academy's new bachelor program, the BA Sinology, Humanistic Education. 1. Introduction to Chinese Philology. This lecture introduces the construction of the Chinese characters. What is the basic unit in formulation of Chinese characters? What is a simple character, a compound character? The principles of Chinese character construction will be explored through concrete examples. We'll introduce the vowels and consonants of Chinese character, as well as the syllable structure. We'll talk about the differences between Hanyu Pinyin and IPA, the representation of Chinese character pronunciation in various dialects, and the standardization of Chinese character pronunciation. 2. Cultural memory of Tang China. As a statecraft anthology commissioned for the Emperor's reference, the essentials for bringing about order from assembled texts offers a window into how the young Emperor Taizong of Tang China was educated to cultivate his character and govern the empire. This sample lecture examines the preface written by the Essentials chief compiler to understand how experience from the past is applied to enrich the present. 3. The first step to becoming a sage, the Di Zi Gui. The Di Zi Gui, or Guidelines for Learners, was a popular children's primer compiled in the mid-18th century. Composed of practical injunctions of just over 1,000 Chinese characters, it has been considered the very foundation of moral excellence. We discuss how this short and accessible book has become well loved by millions around the world. 4. Society and economics. In traditional Chinese philosophy, the formation of society is partly, if not mostly, driven by human economic need. However, other factors are also at play, keeping the society from falling apart. In this session, we explore the different factors proposed by 3 ancient Chinese philosophers. We'll conclude that all factors are correct and shed light on the need for world economic unification. 5. A reading from the highest learning. This lecture analyzes a reading from the first of the 4 books of Confucian learning titled The Highest Learning. The extract covers the crucial interrelation between the family and the state in Confucian thought. We look forward to you joining us for our Sinology Art of Living seminars.